I'm at the garden. Alrighty. Let's get this just right. There we go. So live at the garden, getting ready to do a little more planting. I just wanted to do it. I noticed that John and Prepper Nation wasn't doing a live stream this morning, so I decided to pop in early, get an early start on the day. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some bricks to lay the ground cloth down, and then I just plowed my field. I put that one on the MacBean's farms and prepping. I miss for them. It is a lovely day. It's like 68 degrees. It's only going to get in the 70s. It's perfect. And even when I had to have a shirt on it first. So let me go and find the weight I have this laying around here. Some miscellaneous pieces from my last adventure. Now, some of these rocks I picked up out in the field on my walk. So, houses are one uses for tarps and straps. Come on, get up. There you go. The tarp allows me to not have to worry about weeds. It's kind of nice. And it'll actually hold in some of the water also. When and if I get rain. I keep getting 20 to 30% chances that it's going to rain everywhere but here. So I've been carrying a lot of water out. To stimulate everything to keep growing. All right. Now what did I do with that steak knife? Oh, that's interesting. So no, I forgot to bring a knife. What to do? Oh, I don't know. True prepper fashion. I always have backups. So here's a nice one. Actually, it's really nice. It's got a pheasant engraved in it. I don't know if we can see that. Probably not. But I can open the box for up with it. It's too nice to leave in the car. So I will put this one in the house. I'm sure I have more. So I cut up a grow bag as they came in. And of course, it's wrapped up tighter as can be. Who I got in here? Michael, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. So I was probably already carried about 15 gallons of water out here earlier this morning. I got my beans coming up, and I want to give them a good start. I carried about 30 gallons out yesterday, and I actually watered in my where I planted the big plants. Right down there to let those seeds get soaked in. Here, I can kind of turn this a little bit. There we go, better. Let the seeds get soaked in, maybe start producing something. Like I said, the farmer plowed this whole field yesterday. So I'm going to utilize a lot of that dirt. Then I'm going to push my boundaries out a couple feet because he uses weed control. And I don't want that close to my garden. And I did inform him of such too. Free buckets are the greatest. This one's showing its age, it's all cracked. But it'll work for my purposes. What I'm doing is I'm filling the bucket up off surface dirt. Use this as a base. And this one I'm going to plant potatoes. Potato. Or do you say potato? And I do have one bag of cow manure to throw in the middle of it. I didn't get a chance to make it to the store to get dirt. Oh no, late frost, that sucks. Sorry about that. So the dirt's really dry, but I got 3 gallons of water out here. And I'll carry more as I need to. And but it's good black dirt here, which is fortunate. And the weather is good for live stream, and like I said, I get 2 things done at the same time. I get some exercise, 3 things done at the same time. Get the gardening in. And rest and relaxation. Oh yeah, good amount of dirt. So thanks for everybody popping in. Good quality picture today, fantastic. You never know when I'm out in the field. So I did that poll yesterday thinking that live stream in the woods was going to be the winner, but it wasn't. It was garden. I think it was garden, and then gym, and kitchen and wood. So it just goes to tell you that sometimes when you think you're anticipating, what the subscribers want, it's always best to ask so you're not presenting something out there they don't want. So I probably will do a live stream out in the woods. I'll let those leaves get a little thicker so I get a little better shade. But I said, hey, this will work great. So I got a good base of rubber topsoil. So now I'm going to add my last bag of cow manure and peat. For the grass to grow, for the potato to grow. So you can see it's nice and rich and black dirt. I put that on top. Now I get my seed potato. Now this is a seed potato. And if you let your potatoes go too long, they'll start wanting to grow. Now I bought these. I got 6 of these monsters for like, I don't know, $1.89. So it's a good deal. So what I do is I place that in there a little bit. I'm going to add some water. Hopefully not on me. And then I'm going to cover it with more topsoil. The whole idea is it'll come up and grow up through. I'm going to water every layer. Later on, I'll even put another layer out here. So one more bucket. See what I got in the house. No dig gardening on YouTube. Cool. Okay, Con, hello. How we doing? We call it chitlin, the potatoes over here. We give them the sprout before planting. Is that the word we use over there? I've heard of the word. Not really the one I use though. Randy, good morning. So yes, I did start early. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I noticed John at Proper Nation took the day off. I don't blame him. He puts out a lot of good content, and I know it's got to take up a lot of his time and energy. He's got a family. Cat on lap. There we go. It's always a good thing. They also fertilized the field yesterday too before they plowed. So I am getting a lot of their free fertilizer. Nothing wrong with that. Now that's what I call a full bag. I'll probably have to add more soil into those. And really for potatoes, the soil I have here is nice black dirt. It's definitely good enough for it. It's nice when I can throw the extra things in. But I'm going to do another one without it. And at the end of the season, we'll compare the two. And we'll see. So I got 3 more seed potatoes to plant. That'll give me 6. I think it's plenty. I got 2 more pepper plants to purchase so I can do a 3-pack. And then I'll probably put another tomato in there. And then I'll order 6 more bags. And I got some big plants growing up front where I've shown that in the videos. So I got a zucchini and a pumpkin, which I'm going to put in the grow bags and see how they do versus the ones I put out in the field. And at the end of the season, I can really just dump all this right back into the garden and till it in. Really improve my soil. And then come spring, I'll grab another 20 bags of common manure or whatever, and then just dig up the ground, whatever I need. So I'm going to go to the kitchen and get me some water and anything else I might have forgotten. Amber Z, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. So I'm going to get the water started on this. I'll be right back. This is my garden, and I'm going to do at least 1 more potato, maybe 2. Oh, thank you for your patience. I got 2 places I can fill this jug up, well 3. The outside hose is the one, but I found that when I use the faucet outside, the plants don't do well, which is surprising. I figured with the iron and the magnesium and the calcium it would, but evidently it doesn't. So I take it after the softener, so I can fill it in the kitchen sink, which takes probably about 2-3 minutes, or the bathtub, which takes about 30 seconds. And the house is a good, well, I'm probably a good 100 feet from the house. See what I got here. Cat got up now. Yeah, whoops, she's back. There we go. Pennsylvania, there we go. Beautiful place. Cruised through there many times. My brother actually went to college for a year in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And then my other brother was in high school up in Watertown, New York. And then I was up at Fort Drum, New York, which is right by Watertown, for winter training. A lot of beautiful oak trees out there. So 30-gallon grow bags. I know Gray Man's got 50, but I'm thinking he's about, for my needs, he's about perfect. But maybe the 50s would be better for like the bigger plants, but we'll see. If I keep them uniform, then hopefully I'll get more than one season out of them. But it wasn't bad. I'm getting them for about $5 each, so that works out pretty well. And like I said, the soil, I get at least half the soil or more if I need from right here. And then the other stuff I buy just to kind of constantly improve the soil around there. There we go. Your turtle video, yeah. Box turtle. I know I've seen them down in Missouri. I rescued one. I was heading down into Neosho and it was trying to cross the road, and I seen it far enough ahead and didn't have any traffic, so I stopped and picked him up and put him out in the field so he wouldn't get pancaked. Take the shortcut this time. I said, am I there? Yep. So, see, I'm fortunate to have a lot of good topsoil. Which really helps the garden. And then rotate the crops. Like this section here, I didn't even till up the last 2 years. So I'm expecting good things from it. And then on this section over there, I'm keeping the big plants out of there, the tomatoes and the peppers and that. And I'm just putting and lettuce and carrots and onions. Then I do have a couple rows of corn. 2 rows there. I got a row there. I'll put a 3rd row in. And then next year, I'll move the corn forward. And I'll probably expand this area right here in the garden. But it'll probably be more containers. It's 10 tater bags. There we go. So I'll get me another bucket here. So you can tell where he had that big sprayer, I got fertilizer granules all the way into here. So I told him I didn't mind the fertilizer. I said, but I don't want the weed killer. The idea is you don't want to put the potato down too far deep, because that's really the direction that it's going to produce more potatoes. So you want them up a little bit higher. Let me see about the food forage. You know, and I don't know how much that is just the media trying to sell fear. Maybe they're going to try to sell something else on us. You can grow a lot of nutrition in these grow bags. So this is the first time I'm doing them. My buddy in West Virginia has done them for 2 years now. He says he has really good luck with potatoes and tomatoes. So even though I have the ground to do it, I think it's a little easier to maintain, a little easier for me to weed. So I don't have to bend down as far. I mean, there's a raised bed there, which I'm going to raise up another 6 inches. And I think I might put a big plant in there. It doesn't look like my jalapeno is going to make it, but I did get 400 of them last year off it. So the farmer's got his seed thing out. He's probably going to be out here today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my markers out a little bit further to kind of push them away from the garden. You may not like it, but then again, I don't care. And we get our bucket of soil here. I think about gardening, a lot of good exercise. Really exercising some of those smaller muscles that you don't in the gym. I'm going to put a base of water down right now, so I know that the soil is moist here. Maple seeds. I don't have to plant them anymore. And I'll put yield seed potato in there and then cover it up. Like I said, learned I got to do it out here so you can see it. So those ones going to turn into potato plants. I just kind of sit there in the middle and go get more dirt. How easy is that? I got one with some cow manure in the base and one just regular topsoil. At the end of the year, we'll see if it made a difference. We'll check the potato count. And once again, just more water. I think one more bucket. I got plenty of dirt in there. Check my comments. Yeah, mulching straw. Straw does a few things on the ground. Survival Buzz, how you doing? Good to see you. Christopher, thanks for stopping in. Great to see you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up to help that anti-log of YouTube that they love so well. I'd appreciate it. And just use the rest of the water. I do it in layers like that so I get it down to where the potatoes are. Well, that cracked a little bit. So yeah, sell out the Survival Buzz. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. So the hat I wear to protect my head and ears from the sun. My dad and my older brother had to have pieces parts nipped off. So I try to do it smartly. Even though it's a heavy hat, it protects. I'll get a lighter one later on. Growing kale this year. I think I planted some kale with the lettuce. So I'll see what happens. Like I said, the season for me just started a couple of weeks ago. It finally got dry enough for me to get into the garden. I did have some plants started about a week before that, and then I bought a few. I tend to buy them about the $4 size. To me, they have a really good root system. So when I transplant them, they've got a high survival rate. Where if you buy them smaller, even though you can get like 6 for $1 each, you don't know if they're going to take. And then the big plants that are like 10, 15 bucks, I just think is not necessarily. But that's just my opinion. You know, I have a lot of room. I get a lot of sun. I got a lot of advantages here. So I try to take full advantage of that. I can't wait until I get about mid-July when this garden is just nothing but green. Hopefully not weeds. I find the earlier I really get in with the tiller, the less issues I have with it. I've already tilled this garden completely 3 full times, probably going on 4. And that'll really knock the grasses down. So I got 2 of my bags full. I'm only 35 minutes in the chat, so it's kind of feel like probably should do another one. Get a 3rd one in. Nutritional value. Never ate it though. I've had kale. I'm not a huge fan of it, but when I really want to cut down on weight, I'll take a big, wow, I cracked that bucket something serious. Gonna have to get me some more duct tape. How do you fix things? Duct tape it. So when I go get the water filled, I think I'm gonna bring my duct tape with me and do a quick repair on that. Otherwise, I'm gonna bust out the bottom here. So this is the 2nd year for these tarps. Last year I put small buckets on there. I had some success with, but not a lot. But now with the grow bags, I feel it's going to be a lot better. So hey, everybody, thanks for stopping in. Make sure you say hello to everybody. If y'all want to sit there and chat amongst yourselves for a few minutes while I go and get me more water. All righty. I got rag to clean it off. I got my duct tape, otherwise known as Tennessee Chrome. All right, wipe dirt off there, otherwise it's just going to stick to the dirt. Let that dry. If you got any comments. Hat like that. I have to have a migraine camp. It's a lifesaver. Kind of looks like I am. So this one I got in Monterey, California. We were at the state park where the redwoods were, and they were selling this, and my daughter said, "Dad, that would look good on you." So I bought it. And I don't wear hats these type often, but I figure out here it's a really good idea. Can't live without duct tape. I know. I'm telling you. 1,010 uses. And growing. really think it's a gas issue. I'll get some better gas in there, and I think that'll take care of it. Someone said, you need to put an electric start on it. I do have electric start. It gets warmer, it fires up a little bit easier. I was cranking on that thing for about 10 minutes after the last stream yesterday, and finally got to start up. And once it's running, it's fine. It's just getting it to that point. So this is the real cheap duct tape. And I do mean cheap. But I bought it on probably eBay. Or not eBay, probably Amazon. I tend to get the better stuff now. I got 6 rolls of this garbage to use up. So I'm going to use it up. You can tell it's kind of crappy because it bends real easy and twists. So it's not very thick. But it'll do the trick for right now. Not like this bucket cost me anything. Be surprised how many of these I have picked up literally on the road. I'll be driving and there's a bucket off the side of the road. And I said, oh shit. Might as well just go find it at home. I find about 2 or 3 every year. And I utilize them. Come on. There we go. Now, time to get some dirt. See if I caught it. Yeah, Gorilla duct tape. It is. It has the best stuff. Hey, Steve. There you are. Thanks for joining in. Looks like the handle busted on me too. So that's okay. I can work around it. Improvise. Or there's a potential of that getting loose and being no fun at all. So it's got to stretch the old back out. Let's see who we got in here. I want to say hi to everybody that popped in, Steve and Michael and Amber Z and Miss Worm, Wookie Khan. This is good work. I like this. Get out in the outdoors. I'm going to mow that little section over there with the tractor. If it does start up, I'll bust the ground up a little bit more, but I did finally put some water where that first row of corn is, and also water where the big plants are. Kind of need to give them a head start before the rains come. There's a possibility of rain tomorrow, but we'll see. A lot of it pushes up north towards the I-80 corridor, which is why Route 80 is there. Got the leaves on the trees now. Everything's greening up, looking good. Had to go with 4 cans of wasp killer and attack the deck. I get a lot of wasps, and I get a lot of these carpenter bees. And I just started saturating the boards. So if they try to eat the board, they won't want to eat the board anymore. Probably need to go out and buy a couple more cans, but I think I pushed most of them away. But the first warm day, I had probably 30 of them buzzing around. That's good stuff. About one more bucket, and I can throw the potato on the top of it. And he has buffer. It might be me. Every now and then, it just decides that the signal is going to go to garbage. I've been pretty fortunate that it's as clear as it's been. So it might be on your MS Worm. YouTube's kind of funny that way. So I'll get me another bucket. It's probably the last one I plant today. Got to give myself something to do for tomorrow. And if I finish up early enough, maybe a breakfast, I might just take it inside. Keeping track how much data I'm using. But at some point, I'll use the premium stuff. And then it's got to go into town with my phone and do the live streams that way. Yeah, not mad about the food, but not the loss of freedoms. Yeah, I tell you, this last 3 years, America has changed considerably. My Army buddy in West Virginia and I, we talk about it, and we knew things would change. I just didn't think they'd lose their friggin' mind. We worry too much about things that don't matter, and the things that do matter, food, drinkable water, affordable gas, have just went out the window. And that's my rant for today. So that's why I grow my garden. That's why I get my eggs down the street. That's why I get my beef from the rancher. And that's why I stack it to the rafters. Hopefully things will get better. But I don't think it's going to happen this year. Yeah, I think this bucket's about done. Starting to break the little pieces now. All right. Let's see what we got going here. Food is tangible, loss of freedom isn't. Did you miss the ramp? A little bit. Yeah, they're playing games. Same thing. Nice tater on top. Get some water in the soil. Doesn't need the water down here because that's the direction the roots are going. Kind of like I was talking about that surface water. You know, where you get about a 5-minute rain, and they go, oh, great, it rained. Plants will like it. Shit, never got to the plants. Because if it doesn't penetrate at least an inch of soil, it's not happening. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully, so I got 8 thumbs up. Appreciate it. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. I go get me more dirt and deal with my disintegrating bucket. It's falling apart. So pretty soon this is going to become a grow bucket. Or maybe a smaller plant. We got a newer bucket out by the garden. I have to get because this is cracking up and starting to cut me. It was intentional or international. Oh, yeah, cut the finger good. So what are you doing? The bucket starts to fall apart. Do smaller loads. You gotta wash that off. Got cut in 2 areas. The whole idea is getting most of the water down deeper where the sun's not going to be drying it out. There we go. Absolutely Body Beatdown. If you haven't subscribed to Body Beatdown, I find it nice and enjoyable and motivating. go. Another successful tater planted. Now hopefully I'll start seeing them pop up here in a couple weeks. Usually takes a little bit longer. I'm going to have to bring me a chair out here. I'm going to do that. All righty. I got a little bit more water. Got me a chair I borrowed. Let's see, can I read? Yeah, perfect. Hey, JJ Big Hugs, thanks for joining in. Remember, hit the thumbs up, y'all. Body beat down also. Preparedness Veteran. The Survival Buzz. The Bitter Critter. Arc Wildman Survival. And obviously the bigger channels, Alaska Prep Rudy, Prepper Nation with John, and Gray Man Prepping with Cuba. Well, about my nap time. We have a good day, Michael. Thanks for stopping in. I did look at your one short. Put a comment there earlier this morning. You've probably already seen that. I usually don't have my live streams this early because John is Prepper Nation is on, but he wasn't on today. So I said, you know, let me get an early start and take advantage of it. So I'm glad I did. So got more water. So the plants I already got going, what I'll do is I won't water on top of them, as I'll water around them. And the whole idea is I want their roots to spread. So what I'm doing is I'm making them seek the water. A lot of times you just water right on top. The roots really never have to, so they don't get the root system you want them to get. Now this one I got them all over the place, so I kind of don't have much choice in the matter. But I want to make sure I have enough water. I'll spend most of the morning carrying water out, which means I get my steps in. And then one good rain, and all this stuff will triple in size. Alrighty. When you benched in the blue shirt, was that your daughter or son who helped you? No, those are just young men and ladies, women in the gym that helped me out. It was Laney. Who helped me on the lighter sets just because I didn't know where my vertigo was going to be. And then she's now went up northwest to work on a ranch. That's what she does, works horses. And then the young men, it's either Clayton or AJ. There's another one, so I should know. I have a problem with names, but there are about 3 young men there that help me out on a regular basis for spots. My kids are scattered. I got one in Arizona, one in North Carolina, the other one in Montana. So, as Miss Worm says, support by liking and subscribing. Sharing the videos help. Also, I got live streams out there, one called Shorts. If you just let them run in the background and then go on with your day, that helps. YouTube's a funny thing. My views are kind of down. I'm not putting a lot of these shorts up there, but the revenue is okay, so I don't know. It's those little half-minute videos really don't do anything for you that way. And blue painted males. So it was a girl from the ranch. Yep. Yeah, because I've only really have 2 girls that spot me. Laney's one, and Lazara is the other, but she can't lift any weights yet because she had some surgery, and so she gets a while before she can lift weights. But she's a trainer. She trains a lot of the people there. That was funny when I was there yesterday. Typically, when you go in a room where you have nothing but free weights, they call it the man cave. But there's 5 women in there. So I guess this is the female cage. So I'll have to step my game up. So it's a nice little gym. I like it because they don't have music playing there. So I don't have to worry about dubbing out the content when I put it on YouTube. Hey! I can tell the farmers are really out and about trying to take advantage of the good weather. So I'm pushing out. Yeah, I can hear them over there working the field. I'm going to try to keep them pushed out from planting too close to me. I probably will still rototill right there. Yeah, about another 3 feet. Just so I have a place for the big ones to go. Thank you. Gesundheit. So a little morning allergy still going on. But here's where I'd be starting my live stream, and now I'm already ahead of the game. So I got more water to carry out. Not too much more. And the rototiller starts, I might do some planting. If not, it won't be what. Planting corn and soybeans. So I think they put in corn last year. So probably going to be soybeans this year. And really, they rotate the crops because the soybeans put a lot of nitrogen back in the soil, which helps the corn the year before. So a lot of times they'll do corn for 2 years and soybean for a year and then keep working it that way. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. What's going in the ground today? So I planted 3 potatoes, 1 in each of the grow bags. And then if I can get the rototiller to fire up, I might do some corn. like that's kind of iffy. Let me see if it'll fire. I definitely think it's the gas. It burns fine in the John Deere. So here's more corn right here. There, got that one done. Let's see what I still got here. Get a little closer now so I can read. Lime Gatorade is delicious. Hard work days. There we go. Oh, first burner of the year. Yeah, I got to be careful of that too. I can tan, but I gotta come at it smart and slow. Damn. It's not good. I gotta get my car detailed. If I get out in the sun too much, then especially if I don't have a hat on, there's times where I've had to go and just buy a hat because my head was getting cooked. lupines, nitrogen in the air, replenish the soil to grow. It's going to be an experiment this year. There you go. Brussels are an acquired taste. I like Brussels sprouts. Don't like asparagus. And I can eat broccoli, but it's not on my favorite list. But if the wife is making cheese and broccoli rice, then I'll eat it. Otherwise, lettuce, tomatoes, green peppers, squash, zucchini, acorn squash, pumpkin, watermelon, cantaloupe. Oh yeah, I gotta buy some cantaloupe seeds. That I don't have planted yet. So I gotta get me some cantaloupe. So I got 11 thumbs up. Appreciate it. A little over an hour in chat. It's usually about a good amount. When cut and small and roasted, make a sauce of it. I haven't had them for a long time because I don't think the wife cares much for them. When I was a kid, we used to eat them a lot. So, well, I think I've done my first set of work out here. I'll probably be back out here in about an hour, but right now I'm hungry. So I need to get something to eat. So I'm going to go inside and cook something and try to save my data for another day. So everybody have a wonderful time. Thanks for joining in. I do appreciate it. And we'll see what the weather brings tomorrow. All right, so everybody have a wonderful day. And this is MacBean Scottish Fitness. Heading in to cook some breakfast. Absolutely. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Everyone, have a great day. There we go. I'm supposed to type in comments.